What is up, Alakazam fam? Welcome back to HJC Games. You've got Hayden here, like you always do. And today, on this fine January 11th, you have him sneaking into view. Look at this. Look at this. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming for us. Yes, but we've got the Alakazam V box, which just officially came out today. I got mine in the mail yesterday from MVP Sports and More. If you didn't watch the mail day video, let me go ahead and show you this. They did not do a great job with the shipping here on either of them. Boom, look at that damage. Instead of, like, putting them in a box and shipping me a box, they put them both together, like this. They put one of those, like, shoe bags around it, or those clothes bags around it, like the plastic ones, and they just shipped it off. Not a huge fan. Because initially I was going to try and, maybe skim $5 or $10 off the top with one of these, see if the price went up. I got these for like 13 or 14, so they were pretty cheap. Like 25 shipped would make me $5, but I just don't feel comfortable or right sending people, these packages in this condition. So we're just going to open them. We're going to open both of them. We were going to open one no matter what, but now we're getting both. So let's get in right now. This is one of the 2 new products that was announced for 2021 so far. Let me go ahead and read this. Rule the mind with Alakazam V. With potent psychic powers and a pair of shining spoons, Alakazam V can outsmart its opponents on the field of battle. The Psy Pokemon's intelligence and memory skills are off the chart, and it's ready to take its place at your side. You'll find the brainy Alakazam V in both playable and display sizes, together with treasures from Pokemon TCG booster packs. Solid. That's what we're looking at here. Let's see. What is our codes? Alright, I've never done one of these. I have not gotten one of these oversized cards before. All of this is a brand new experience for me. I'm pretty excited. What are our packs? This is a Sun and Moon. Okay. Sun and Moon base, and then 3 Vivid Voltage. Oh, that's a Sword and Shield. So I was wrong in my video. I thought it was 3 Vivid Voltage and 1 random, but it is 2 Vivid Voltage, Sword and Shield base, Sun and Moon base. All over the place with those packs. Look at this guy. Here's our oversized Alakazam V. A big card. V basic Alakazam V. What's he do? For Psychic Energy, Zen Spoon, put 3 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon any way you like. And Mind Ruler, attack does 30 damage for each card in your opponent's hand. Synergizes pretty well with the Gengar and Mimikyu. Excellent. And then, of course, yeah, we didn't need that. Totally safe. Great. Let's go ahead and take out the namesake card himself. Alakazam V. Right now, I don't know if this card is actually new, like, for this printing, or if it previously existed in a Sword and Shield series. So I don't know if this is like a meta card, or if it will become a meta card, or what exactly is going on there. So that's interesting. But, yeah, this is one of the few new products announced for 2021 so far. The Venusaur and Blastoise VMAX boxes are the next one, and those are not out yet. Look at that. I love that guy. He's a pre-evolution of Graplocked. Punch you in the face, and then Graplocked will grapple you to the ground. Electros into Ampharos V. All right, we're just going to start. I think is this a rare? This is a rare. We're going to start with a foil rare and a V. I've never seen this card. V basic Ampharos V 210. Your opponent's now confused. 30 damage to your opponent's bench Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. I will take that to start with. That's not too bad. So the main thing I wanted to talk about today, because there's not too much to talk about on the product releases. We're waiting on Venusaur and Blastoise. Battle Styles sales have picked up a little bit. Hidden Fates and Shining Fates are still absolutely insane. Good luck getting any product in the entire world for those. And, that's kind of really the state there. So instead, what I want to talk about is collecting, which is a big driver of price in Pokemon. Pokemon has, Magic has a nostalgia value or factor to it as well. It's been around since '93, and a lot of people who play it have been playing it like literally their whole lives. But I think Pokemon has a much stronger, I love this little monkey, look at him, has a much stronger nostalgia value in it because, what the hell was the rare here? Oh, the rare was just like slightly stuck to the foil because the rare was a secret air balloon. Yeah, because that's what the rare was. The rare was a secret air balloon. We'll come back to this in a second. Zero energy, Aurora energy. Great, great, great. Clean up my piles super fast. This is the 3rd. Yeah, this is the 3rd secret item card I've gotten in my opening. The others for a secret switch and a secret scoop up net. I love these cards. These are some of my all-time favorite treatments of any card across any card game, to be totally honest with you. Across Dragon Ball Super, across Magic, across Pokemon. I think they look really, really, really good. They look really clean. They're really unique. They're really noticeable, and it's just such a cool treatment. Ribombee. This evolves from Cutiefly. This is clearly a butterfly, not a bee, but you know what? I'm not going to argue with you there, TCPI, because, you know, you're going to win that argument. So that was a solid little series of packs. That air balloon. Let's go back to that guy really quick, because, man, that card is beautiful. Just check that out. Look at that full art. Look at that shine and that shimmer. Excellent. Anyway, back to collecting. So yeah, Magic has a collectible factor to it as well, since it's existed for so long. But with Pokemon, you know, so many people grew up with the games and the TV shows and everything else. So it had a Pokemon, like, everyone will admit Pokemon has had a bigger impact, you know, on cultural society than Magic has. Like, yes, Magic created card games, but Pokemon is a juggernaut. So this leads to this interesting, you know, scenario where collecting in Pokemon is a really big deal. And all of this is the same. We're not going to go through Sword and Shield base, Sun and Moon base, and 2 Vivid Voltages. Nothing has really changed there. Flip our oversized card. Flip this card out. No. So in Pokemon, you've got the collecting aspect where, like, there's so much nostalgia around Pikachu and Charizard that the prices just go up because of it. And you see this with a set like XY Evolutions, which, from what I can tell, isn't really notable outside of the fact that it has old frames in it. Which, I mean, that is very, very cool. That is very cool, but also, I mean, it's not playable. It's just not playable. But you see boxes of this set going for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Whereas if you look at Magic, Gatecrash is a great example. Gatecrash is a very old set. It hasn't been printed in 10 or so years, roughly. But it was a terrible set. Almost nothing in it was playable. It took place on the most popular plane in Magic across the board. But still, boxes of it to this day are like barely over $100. And that's just because the set wasn't really playable. There's nothing of value in there. And that doesn't really matter for Pokemon collectors, which all of this is so wild. This leads to BGS being such a big thing. Like, if you look at Reddit, Reddit is all polls and all BGS gradings for the Pokemon subreddit. And then you look at Magic and, you know, people hate polls and people are just talking strategy and actual gameplay. Aren't you a Crobat V? I know it's because it's not the set Crobat V exists in, but you should really be a Crobat V. I love this concept. Let's just jam a crab and a snowman together and, like, hell yeah. Why not? And you know what? I'm on board. I'm here for it. I'm totally here for it. Anyway, so yeah, and if you go to the Magic subreddit, people don't want that. People aren't interested in that because they're not interested in collecting. They just want to talk about playing and playing the game. And you would think that maybe this is because, you know, the Pokemon TCG isn't very fun to play or isn't very good. Oof, this one was rough. But that is the exact opposite, because the Pokemon TCG is super fun to play. And it's just easy to get into, easy to get playing, and yeah, just great. So, looking around, how did we do? We did not do good. Look at that. That was, that second box. That second box was rough. The first box was amazing. The second box was a little rougher. So, I mean, I do think that this this collecting versus playing thing does impact price a lot. I think we do see fake price increases on both cards and sets because of this. And I mean, that is what it is. It's not the end of the world, for sure, but it is interesting and it's very different than Magic. One thing I'd be really interested in is just polling the Pokemon TCG community and asking them, you know, do you play or do you just collect, or do you do both? And I would be really interested in seeing that. I would be really interested in seeing what the split is for playing versus collecting, and actually enjoying the game, really, is, I guess, the main point there. So you know, if you are a player or a collector, leave a comment below. Let me know what you prefer, how you interact with the game, because that is something that keeps driving my curiosity every day. You know, something I'll keep thinking on if I have any more thoughts or any more predictions with it. I mean, right now my major prediction is if it's a Gen 1 Pokemon that's rather popular, the product is going to do well. It's just going to do well. It just seems to be the case. So get in there early, get in there fast, and get ready to take off. But we'll see how that develops a little bit more. As always, if you want to buy these cards and more cards, you can check us out at hjc.cards. That'll take you to our TCG player, and you can see everything I have listed there, which is pretty much everything there is. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great night, and be good to one another.